Today we're talking about the importance of getting a home inspection. It's kind of a controversial topic. There's a lot of buyers given our market that are waiving those, doing a pass-fail. What does that actually mean? That's what we're going to discuss today. One of the most important parts of the home buying process is the inspection. The inspection is going to basically bring in a third-party, unbiased expert to come tell you if you're making a good decision or a bad decision. They're not one to tell you what you should do, but they're going to point out all the flaws in the house that you're going to see. There are multiple types of home inspections. You're typically going to get a visual home inspection where they're going to inspect what they can see, they're going to test out the things that they can test, and they're going to report on those things. You can also get what's called an infrared gun. Super important these days. It's a gun that can read between the walls, look behind the walls for water, overheating, electrical components, etc. One of the most important inspection items and things you can do is the sewer scope. And it's kind of a boring thing, but it's not something that you and I can see when we're out looking at a house. A sewer scope is basically a camera that's going through your sewer line, and that camera is going to look at the entire line, make sure that it's in good shape. There's no bellies in the line, meaning that there's water that could potentially back into your house. You as the consumer have all kinds of options. You guys get to pick the inspector, of course. It's your choice, but us as your real estate professional, we will refer you to 2 or 3 inspectors that we know, like, and trust. They do a great job, but at the end of the day, it's your choice. Some reports that you see are written and they're emailed to you a couple hours after the inspection, and some are done on site. Super important. It's something you can keep forever and address things as you live there. So you're seeing a lot of things these days, because it is a competitive market, where buyers are saying they will buy the house as is. That's an okay idea. It's basically a pass-fail type of scenario, but I would never, ever recommend waiving the inspection altogether. That is just simply not a good idea. You do need a third-party, unbiased opinion expert, somebody that knows what they're talking about, helping you through the process. One common thing to do is you can do a pass-fail type of inspection. In the offer, we'll craft it and negotiate it that you will be able to get an inspection and you'll be able to terminate the deal if you're uncomfortable with it, but you're not going to ask for any repairs. This is sometimes a competitive advantage for you as the buyer, giving the seller and assuring them the peace of mind that you're not going to ask for anything, but it also supports you knowing that you can get out of the deal, get your earnest money back, as long as you do so by our negotiated deadlines. It's somewhat of a win-win, and in a competitive situation, oftentimes that's what's going to make the difference. Honestly, inspections are probably the most important part of the actual physical home buying process. There are so many different components to buying a home, but getting what you think you're getting is so important. And oftentimes, just because something looks like it's brand new doesn't mean it is. Maybe somebody's covering something up. Maybe they just went right over the existing finishes and done improperly. You need an expert to show you exactly what you're buying.